The Ghana Prison Service has had cause to write to the Ministry of Public Service recommending the dismissal of some 15 prison officers so far for this year. The dismissals are all linked to trafficking-related offences. Within recent months, a number of contraband and prohibited items were discovered in the prisons, while some officers have been caught in the act.
There are some instances whereby persons can be charged departmentally. It is based on what they are found with. The Prison Act gives provision for that. There are also some matters that we will refer to the police for them to be charged criminally. This would be, for example, someone who is caught in possession of narcotics. We do not deal with those matters internally. However, recently we've had the discovery of rum. Those persons have been tried departmentally. The matters were adjudicated and their dismissal has been recommended. So I've since prepared the dismissal recommended report, which has been forwarded to the ministry this morning for them to consider the validity of the submission for consideration.
Director of Prisons Gladwin Samuels. Going back to the fact that some 15 officers have found themselves on the firing line, the Director of Prisons says any number is alarming.
If you compare it to the 2 years, the figure should be, it is almost on par.
These officers are obviously paid, they're given a salary. Do you think by increasing their salaries would deter them from engaging in such acts?
You know, there's a saying, the more you get, the more you want. I am of the view that there is a need for persons to be better compensated, and I believe that it can result to persons being less involved in criminal activities.
Samuels is aware too that the culture of prison when it comes to trafficking is, once one is involved, it's difficult to get out of.
Prisoners are already aware that you're a member of the trafficking ring. So for you to then isolate yourself or pull yourself out, they tend to use those the past record of you against you. So it is difficult for persons to actually slip away from that. What we have to do is be more creative in terms of our method of detecting those persons who are engaged in such activities.
There are plans to install a scanner and additional CCTV cameras, particularly at the Lusignan holding facility. During our exclusive interview, the director made an incentive announcement for those officers who see and tell.
So, with effect from today, October 8th, what I will do is that for those prison officers who can bring forward information as it relates to persons who are engaged in trafficking of contraband into the prison, and not only hint at persons who are doing so, but bring valid information that will lead to them being detected and either being charged departmentally or criminally. I'm going to go on record as saying those persons with effect from today will be given a reward for their for coming forward with such information. And based on the magnitude of the information, they will be given between $15,000 to $25,000 cash.
Then there are members of the public who attempt skillful methods to smuggle items into the prisons. There are some 2,247 inmates in prisons across the country. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.